jacks this morning to stay warm. It's a little chilly out here, but it's going to be a beautiful day. We're going to give you details on all the weather for the 28th of January. It's a Friday, a Friday. If you've got the day off and are going to head up on the hill, we'll give you all the details about what's been groomed on Vail Mountain, a few activities that are going on, and so much more. Vail Valley Live starts now.
Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. I'm your host here in the studio, Ashley LaFleur. You saw Trisha doing those jumping jacks to stay nice and warm this morning. It is below zero in most parts of the valley as we are waking up this morning. But we have a great show in store for you. We also have Brazos me out from Beaver Creek this morning, and we have a lot of fun things to talk about. So first of all, Luke Moffett is going to be on the show today. He is an Avalanche draft pick that's suiting up for the Yeti Hockey team. So we're going to get all the details on that. Also, learn about Beaver Creek Wonder, an artistic playground of art installations. And we'll have a profile of Vail Village jewelry store Squash Blossom, and also a new avalanche report from the CAIC, or the Colorado Avalanche Information Center. So definitely going to be kind of all over the place this morning. Really excited about that. But let's send things. I feel like we just saw Trisha doing her jumping jacks, but let's send things out to Brazzo real fast. And first comment of the day, John Bonner, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Thanks so much for watching this morning. And before we go to Brazzo, I should remind you, too, that if you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, be like John. Send us a little comment. Say hello. Let us know what you're up to this Friday morning. Let us know if you have any good news for this last weekend of January. I tell you what, it's been a little bit of a stressful morning so far this morning. We'll just put it that way. So send us some good news. Send us some happy things first thing. So let's send things out to Brazzo. He always makes us happy. We were catching up a little bit this morning just about his ferrets, which is always something that makes me laugh.
That's all he does. He's in that resort in
Brazzo,
Alaska.
hey,
Dude, I've been watching
what are
his
we?
videos.
Oh, can you
right
hear
now
me?
he's in Alaska.
Nope.
That guy.
He's talking to somebody about Alaska. All right, we're going to come back to him here in just a minute. Let's go to Trisha. Trisha, how you doing after doing those jumping jacks? You out of breath? I can see your breath.
I'm feeling pretty warm. I'm feeling warm. You know what? I looked at the humidity. It's only 55%. It was 81% yesterday, so it's a little cooler. You know, it's amazing what the humidity level can do to how cold it feels. Believe me, it's cold. A recommendation I got from a ski instructor is heated socks. So that could be your new investment for the season, is the heated socks. He says that the heat kind of surrounds the ball of your foot and works really well, even in the ski boots. So that was his recommendation for today. Because, yeah, it is a little chilly. We had that cloud cover move on out yesterday. The cold air settled in. But actually, I'm down by the children's ski school. I thought I'd bring you through some of the fun things that are going on. These are always fun because it gives kids incentive to go all the way through. Maybe they're just getting on one ski and then scooting with the little ski boot to go through. And then they have all these little characters down here that you can ski towards. And this is where the progression really happens. You know, progression, terrain appropriate learning. So Lion's Head and Golden Peak is where the children's ski schools are over in Vail. There's no children's ski school out of Vail Village.
That's good to know. I feel like it can get a little bit confusing, and also, I do love how much you're squeaking out there, Trisha. It's a very squeaky snow morning.
It's a noisy morning for sure.
Yeah, if that gives you any indication on what kind of wax you want to put on your skis before you get out there.
Oh yeah, the cold weather wax.
Yes, exactly. Sure. Okay, well, we're gonna come back to you here.
If you haven't skied since last spring and have the spring wax on your snowboard or your skis, yeah, bring them in right now. You're going to need the cold weather wax for this morning.
It really is surprising how much it makes a difference. There's been so many times when I have not updated my wax and I'm just on my snowboard and you're just stuck. It's not going well. Okay, we're gonna come back to you here in a minute, but first we're gonna send things back over to Brazzo, see if he's ready to talk to us yet. He was talking to his friends. Hey, Brazzo, can you hear me?
Very, very low, but I can hear you. So let's wing it together.
All right,
I think it's just too cold. It's just too cold for my earpieces, I guess. I don't know. It's really cold today. We are outside here at Beaver Creek. You can see Centennial Chair behind us. Really cold morning, really quiet morning. We find the fire, so we're hiding right next to it for right now.
I think that's a really good idea. Well, listen, if you can't hear me, I tell you what, you warm up. We'll come back to you. Yeah, we'll come back. We're going to get like all up in your face. All right, we're coming back to you.
Put my ear right next to it.
Okay.
Okay, you go.
Yeah, you warm up. We'll come back to you guys.
Hopefully
you'll be able to hear me in a little bit. Okay, but now that we've seen both Brazzo and Trisha, you know it is cold out there. So let's talk about what's going on with that weather. So it's all brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, which I was doing a little sleuthing. You know, not only do they always have like up to 70% off with their elevated savings each and every day, but then they also have additional sales. So if you go to outlets@silverthorne.com, you can see what's going on for their sales. So some of the sales going on right now, Skechers, 20 to 50% off boot sale. I didn't know that Skechers did boots, but apparently they do, and they're on sale right now. Also, for Banana Republic, up to 60% off everything right now. So that's kind of a good deal if you want to get maybe some extra layers to get out there this morning. So looking at those temperatures, it's, it was -1 in Eagle when I left this morning. And then by the time I made my way through Edwards, it was -2. So currently in Vail, -1. And you can see here from that shot just to the valley floor that minimal traffic first thing this morning. And that sun just barely kind of hitting the top of the mountains and just a very brisk morning, but it is going to warm up. So we're going to be seeing those highs in the 30s today. Just a little bit of a wind speed out of the south around 6 miles an hour. And then as we go into the rest of the weekend, into Monday, we're looking at sunshine, clear skies for today, tomorrow, for Sunday and for Monday. So really, really beautiful weekend ahead of us. And then Tuesday might be our next chance for seeing some snow. And so Joel Gratz is saying that, we're looking at that next chance probably Tuesday, Wednesday next week, and then maybe another chance on Thursday and Friday. He's not making any predictions just yet as far as like how many inches we could get, but it looks like maybe Tuesday, Wednesday could be a little bit of a stronger storm than Thursday and Friday. So if you're going to be going over to Vail today, they are 97% open. Those lifts start turning at 8:30 a.m. And once we get into February, Vail is going to be changing its hours on February 22nd to 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., but right now it's still 8:30 to 3:30. So 97% of their terrain is open. 266 trails are open at Vail today, and 25 of 32 lifts are operating. And then at Beaver Creek, they are about 93%. Inches at Beaver Creek in the last 24 hours. So at least we had a little something, but maybe by Wednesday we'll have like another 5 inches or so, which would be exciting. So we'll keep you updated as we get a little bit closer to that. But in the meantime, just another reminder, John is really the only person that feels like chatting with us this morning. So if you have a little something to say, if you're watching from across the country, let us know what's going on. We really do love to hear from you during the show. It's what makes it so special is that we actually get to interact with you while we're live. Okay. Also, make sure that you subscribe to our new YouTube channel. By the way, probably one of the easiest ways to find it. Like I'm on there right now, so I can see what you guys are talking about. If you just look for Vail Valley Live, it'll pop right up, and then you can go ahead and hit subscribe, and then you won't miss out on anything. Then, of course, we're also available on Facebook. You can find us on Outside TV, Channel 17, if you're watching locally. So many different ways to stay just in touch with us here at Vail Valley Live. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have a look at your headlines. We'll also look at what's going on with the traffic, and we'll check in with Trisha and Brazzo and see what kind of shenanigans those two get into. So stay with us as we kick off your Friday edition of Vail Valley Live.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
Hi, we are the ski injury attorneys at Block and Chapleau. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and injures you, you are entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has to avoid skiers below.
You need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. If you've been injured on the slopes, call Block and Chapleau today at 970-926-1700. We've been helping injured skiers and snowboarders in Colorado for over 30 years. Block and Chapleau has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you.
Your case is our priority. Call us at 970-926-1700 or go to vailjustice.com.
All right, so kicking off our Friday, thank you, Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, for keeping us fueled up and caffeinated. They have their two locations, one in Minturn and then also one in Beaver Creek. So the roastery, I was just looking up their menu, and they open at 7 a.m. They're open from 7 to 4 at their roastery. And so they have everything that you could possibly want, you know, Americanos, they have drip coffee, cafe au lait, they have mochas, they have loose leaf tea, chai lattes. So head on over there and check out some of their delicious offerings. And then while you're there, maybe catch up on your Vail Daily. And beautiful shot. This is from the fireworks, the Thursday night lights fireworks at Beaver Creek, which it's such a cool thing. If you haven't done Thursday night lights before, just put it on your list of things to do. It's super cool. Now, of course, the main headline is that the Postal Service is not delivering. So I was reading this morning as I was kind of getting ready. So Allie Longwell really dives deep into what's going on with our Postal Service, not only in one location, but Gypsum, Avon, Vail, Eagle. So she really kind of gets in there, and it's pretty enlightening. I'm sure, I mean, most people, if you're picking up mail, which we all do it. You know what's going on out there, but she really gets into the details. So you can find out more about that on page A2, and then it kind of extends through the paper. So then also, P.S. tax statements are available now for Eagle County. Got mine last night. Thank you very much. And then we have nominations that are happening for the Vail Valley Partnership. So if you have, some businesses or people that you'd like to nominate for some accomplishments that happened in the 2021 calendar, that would be a great thing to do. So they will do the Annual Success Awards in May. So that is something that is available. That's on A12, where you can find out more about that. Also, looks like we have some heavy competition for Nordic races. So that's coming up, and you can see that shot there. I believe is that from Malloy Park? Anyway, we have some very talented Nordic skiers here in the valley, and my goodness, to be actually like racing in a Nordic situation, like, has anybody, I just can't even imagine. Like, I go out and I do like some backcountry Nordic skiing, but I cannot imagine actually trying to really push myself and like go as fast as they do. So amazing to see some of the young athletes really doing so well. And my goodness, I mean, we already have some Olympians that are starting to form from this area. So who knows? Maybe this crew will be part of that next Olympic Games, right? And then also my favorite thing about our Friday papers is the arts and entertainment section. Happen by Trisha Swenson with her weekend picks. So she goes through some really good options for the entire family. One that I was looking at was like, ooh, sleigh ride dinners at Four Eagle Ranch. Okay, that sounds really cool. And then also there's a really great dance show that's happening, the Villar Performing Arts Center. And then I was also checking out her information about the Beaver Creek Nordic Center. So anyway, Trisha just knows how to get you excited for the weekend. And if you weren't already excited for the weekend, the Assembly in Eagle Ranch is now serving Sunday brunch. So they're one of the award-winning restaurants that has really come to life during the pandemic, and they have been so successful. So they're going to be doing a 3-course menu. It features Greek yogurt pancakes with lime crema, olive oil almonds, plum maple syrup, and blueberry compote. Complement with a cocktail of your choice. You can see the Alpenglow Spritz is shown in that photo. So yay, Assembly serving brunch now. That's exciting. So that's a look at what's going on with your headlines in the Vail Daily today. Let's take a look at your traffic. Now this morning, I have to say it was pretty mild when it came to traffic. And the roads are also in pretty good shape. They're really nice and clear. You can see that blacktop just kind of in all of those squares. And of course, Dow Junction, the busiest of them all, because of that Vail morning commute. But I tell you what, though, there are still some icy patches out there. Yesterday, as I was making my way from Eagle into work, there's this one corner in Walcott that's just like super dangerous, and you slow down significantly there. And thank goodness we did, because I watched somebody spin out 2 cars in front of me, and thankfully had a chance to avoid that situation. But still take it nice and slow, especially before we see that sun come up, and then we'll probably see a lot of snow melt in the next 4 days. So that's a look what's going on with your traffic. Now, Mayor, who should we go out and see? Let's go see what Trisha's doing. So we saw her doing jumping jacks earlier. Now what are you doing?
Okay, well, you know what? We decided to come in and warm up. I got a chai tea from the French deli, and Ashley, if you can't make it to France, it's kind of like going there, because we've got caviar, we've got pate, we've got your mousse of the duck foie gras, and we also have one of my little favorite things here, and they've had it for years. You know, tartare, if you're getting beef tartare or anything. They have cookie tartare, which is just cookie dough. I thought, I'm getting it. It's Friday. I had salads all week. I'm going to have some cookie dough. You know, I could probably use the extra calories to keep me warm out there this morning.
Seriously, cookie tartare. That is one of the greatest things I have ever heard my entire life. That is amazing. Oh my
they have a whole
gosh.
tray.
Show us. Yes. Let me see
it's
that.
right by the macaroons.
Eclairs.
Yeah, eclairs.
Okay.
Cookie tartare. And then the macaroons are down below. So I decided to go for cookie tartare.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Oh, Trisha, you're making me so happy right now. This is amazing. Is Blake going to have some too? Is he going to brave it? Cookie tartare?
I think I will.
I'll share.
I think you should, Blake.
You know what he got? He got his egg sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I'm going
Awesome.
straight for the sugar.
Oh yeah, perfect. Well, yeah, keep you going. Get your fueled up on your Friday properly. Well, you two enjoy your cookie tartare and your breakfast sandwich. We'll come back to you here in a minute. Did you just she made like a cookie tartare mustache / heart. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. All right, is Brazzo around? Okay, let's see what Brazzo's doing. Does he have any cookie tartare? Brazzo, did you see that? Can you hear me?
Yes. We were just talking about Daniel, who used to own, rest in peace, Daniel, the French guy who started the French deli. Now we are all celebrating and sharing the stories here about the old good days when the clock was there. What was the name of that big bar where they sell you those huge beers? The Kaltenberg Castle. Very on top. Do you remember that, Ashley?
I do not. I'm like a young, and Meredith she knows what you're talking about, but I'm like the freshman when it comes to the staff of being here. I've only been here for like 5 years, so I don't remember that.
We used to rent the space right on top of the French deli. And Danielle, he was very nice with us because we were a loud bunch for sure.
Oh, that's where you lived.
Yeah, we used to rent right on top of that. Well, my friends, I didn't live there, but my really close friends lived there, and I spent a lot of my time there. So,
That is
and I had a
cool.
coffee shop right across the street, so it was very nice.
That's
Love
cool.
Lions Head.
That's an amazing location. Were you out like getting fresh laps, like first chair, all the? I mean, you ran your coffee shop, but like at that location, I would imagine you'd be getting like at least 100 days in.
That's right. That is right. That was a great location. That was a time when the Sundance was open. It was snow at Narrowvale. It was snow on the ground. You know, like you walk in and it was snow on the ground. Now it's all heated and beautiful. But you know, those the good fun days too. You know, they're all really fun.
Okay, so how I see people kind of walking it behind you at Beaver Creek. So is it kind of starting to come to life out there?
Slowly but truly. The cool thing is, let me rotate a little bit so you guys can see the beautiful sun coming up through the back. Some people start walking up. You start seeing all the employees getting ready to go. Cold morning, everybody's heads down, shaking a little bit. But yeah, Beaver Creek start waking up right now.
Also, are you not
Looking
wearing
beautiful,
gloves
though, for
right
sure.
now?
I am not wearing gloves because my hands are in my pocket, but I do have them.
Okay. All right, Bratza. I was gonna say like that's
So,
just
you know, one of those personal choices, not the best ones sometimes.
I was just gonna be real impressed because I mean it's still like what, one below out there where you are?
It definitely feels like a little bit more below, but my car was saying one below.
Okay,
Yes.
all right then. Also, hey, Jerry Strickland says I lived right above the Sundance. Miss that place.
Very nice. You see, the Ray Boucher used to be the bartender. We become really good buddies then. You probably know him. So yeah, it was good old times. You know, Moe's barbecue was there. The Swiss hot dog was there too. So all crew. You know, the old crew from Lions Head.
Meredith's like,
So yeah, Mr. Strickland, fun
Yeah.
times.
Man, you got any pictures that you can share with us from that time, Bratzo?
No, because they were all those little click, click, click machines, like those portables. At that time, I didn't care about having a camera. And of course, my phone was an Ericsson, one of those that you throw to somebody and you probably send them to the emergency room. But didn't have the capability to take videos or pictures like right now, you know? Like now we have our laptops in our hands.
Right. Yeah, definitely a lot more pictures for sure. I'm guessing that maybe if you did, we probably wouldn't be able to share them on TV, huh?
I would look. I have a box full of printer pictures. I'll look.
Okay.
I'll do my diving in.
Awesome. All right. Well, listen, you two go get warm for a second. We'll come back to you here shortly. But right now, we are going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll have a look at what's going on up at Beaver Creek. We'll also have another look at your weather. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Start the new year out right with Nap Harvest. Mushrooms have been named the top ingredient of the year by the New York Times, and we have them in all shapes and sizes. Honey continues to be a hot topic for health, so stock up with Nap's nectars. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week.
Huh, is that true? Geico's been saving folks money for 85 years?
Yep, that's right.
Wait, so if Geico's 85, that makes you...
Are you asking if I'm 85 years old?
I mean, sea turtles live to be 150, so... No, I was not.
Do I look 85?
What? No! You look young. You look young for however old you are.
Geico, saving people money for 85 years.
Welcome to the club.
What's going on?
Get your arms up. Hours of operation, whenever you need to feel good. The club has no dress code. You got this. No rules of decorum. Pets are allowed.
Now we're squat jumping up a storm. Quick.
You don't have to show your card at the door.
Breathe naturally.
There is no door to the club. There is no ceiling. And if you have 10 minutes,
Come on.
20, 30, and if you're wearing one of these, let's go.
You deserve more from your steak. You deserve the only steak that's guaranteed to be perfect every single time. At Omaha Steaks, we're delivering old school quality with a now school mentality. That means aging every steak for tenderness, carefully hand carving, and obsessing over every last detail, so you never second guess a single bite. For a limited time, get the best quality at the best value during our 50% off sale. Visit omahasteaks.com today. You deserve this.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
Well, it's just going to be a downright beautiful day and beautiful weekend, and it's all brought to you by Betteridge. So really, I think probably the most important thing this weekend is that you slather on that sunscreen, because we're looking at nice, clear, sunny days for today, tomorrow, for Sunday, and for Monday. And look at those temperatures. This is in Vail, so we could even see those temperatures getting into the low 40s by Sunday. Overnight lows, though, check this out. So once again, tonight, it's going to be pretty chilly, -2, and then tomorrow getting back into the single digits overnight, and then we'll be seeing, some warmer temperatures overnight as well as we get toward the end of the weekend. But we do maybe have a chance for some snow next Tuesday and Wednesday, and we did get a little bit of snow yesterday. So in the last 24 hours, 2 inches at Beaver Creek, 3 inches at Vail. So it looks like our next best chance for snow will probably be Wednesday on February 2nd. So Groundhog Day, we'll maybe see about 5 inches, both resorts. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that, and we'll get more information as we get a little bit closer. And if you're going to be going to Vail today, they open their lifts at 8:30. 97% of that terrain is open right now. 25 of their 32 lifts and 266 of their 273 trails are open. At Beaver Creek today, they are 93% open. Their lifts will start running at 9 a.m. Going on with your weather and your mountain report. And if you're going to be going up to Beaver Creek, maybe you want to stick around and enjoy some of the other activities that they have going on. So the Vail Performing Arts Center always has something exciting. And, recently we were talking about some musical acts that they had, and for tonight they have a dance performance called Body Traffic. And so apparently they're going to be presenting a preview of a new piece as part of this show. So reserve seating is $62. Students 18 and under with a valid school ID is $25. And it sounds like it could be pretty interesting. So the Dance View Times describes Body Traffic as drop gritty contemporary New York and European choreographers into the fast-paced freeway world of Los Angeles, sprinkled with energetic young talent, and you get the super fast, super sexy, super expressive intensity of Body Traffic. So that is taking place tonight at the Vail Performing Arts Center, and again, the show starts at 7 p.m. So you can go to vailrpac.org for more information on that. Now, I believe we should probably check back in with Brazzo while we're up there. So some of the other things that they have going on, like this weekend, they have Helmut Fricker. He's going to be playing tonight from 3 to 5 in the Village. And then also tomorrow, complimentary caricatures with Ken Carpenter in the Village. So I actually have one of the caricatures that he's done here. And I think this is from Ken, right, Mare? Ken got this one. But honestly, if you were to get 6-year-old me, basically this is 6-year-old me. So I've got the short hair. If I had decided to cut all this off, this is exactly what we would look like. So anyway, but how cool! The complimentary caricatures, so fun. So you can do that with your family. And then they also have Beaver Creek Fun Fest in the Village from 4 to 5:30 on Saturday. So they have a lot of complimentary activities in addition to the shows that you'd pay for at the Vail Performing Arts Center. Also, Rodney Travis says, a month from today, I'll be on Lost Boy. Hooray! Oh, Rodney, that's awesome. I'm so glad you're going to be making your way back out here. So that's exciting. Hopefully we'll have some really great conditions for you by the time that happens. But let's go back out to Brazzo while we're talking about Beaver Creek, see what else he's gotten himself into, if it's gotten any warm. Oh, what are you doing?
Hey, everybody. So I'm here with Greg. Greg, what is your last name again? Kisler. Yeah. 50th year skiing in Vail, this area.
Before Beaver Creek was here.
Wow. So he was we were just talking about the Sundance, and he remembered all the Kaltenberg Castle. he probably still have one of those pints at home. And he's one of the BMS coaches. And so he's racing day today?
Yeah, racing giant slalom today. It's our second giant slalom of the year. And so we're here with Steamboat, Battle Mountain, Evergreen, Eagle Valley, and I think Summit is here as well.
Very nice. And you guys do the virtual prey same area?
No, we're on Bear Trap.
Bear Trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're running a giant slalom, Bear Trap, from the top of where they used to do epic race all the way to the bottom. So it's a pretty lengthy course.
That is awesome.
It runs about 80 seconds, so you're tired when you're at the bottom.
Holy moly, 80 seconds going really, really fast. I cannot even imagine. So who is your winning team? Tell me a little bit about your winning team.
Well, on the boys' side, we've got 3 seniors that are really strong. Matt Dorff and Mac Dorff and Cole Patterson and Austin Morris. And so I'm looking to those 3 guys to show some leadership and ski fast today. On the girls' side, I've got Mac's sister, Annabelle, and I also have Ava Crowley and Cammie.
And Cammie Johnson.
Cammie Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, I love Cammie. I coach her in soccer. We have those similarities here. We're both coaches, different sports for sure.
Yeah.
But Cammie plays for both of us. And so we're having a really fun conversation here. Tell me a little bit about the conditions. You guys skate on ice.
Well, we've been training over on Golden Peak, and that hill has been prepared for the U.S. ski team. They're actually over there training this morning. A couple of the guys pre-Olympics, getting ready for the Olympics. So the hill is pretty slick over there. It's a World Cup race surface. Here at Beaver Creek, it's snowmaking and a lot of natural snow mixed in. So it's not going to be the ice surface that we're training on. It's going to be easier, actually. It's going to be a nice grippy course, so it should ski well.
Awesome. Cold morning today here at Beaver Creek, hanging out with Greg. And good luck to you guys. Good luck to all our local kids. It's going to be fun for them and for all of us. All right. Great to meet you. Thanks for your time, man.
All right.
Back at you, my friend.
Awesome. Thank you, Brazzo. Thank you, Greg. Man, nothing like, impromptu interviews with people before 9 a.m. So thank you to him for chatting with us this morning. But so interesting to see, the huge range of talent and the amount of work that these kids are putting in. It is cold first thing this morning, and they're going to be getting after it. That's awesome. I love that. Now, if you're going to be bringing your family up to Beaver Creek, and maybe you don't have ski racers in your family, but maybe you'd like to do something that's a little bit less high speed, there's some really cool art sculptures that they've recently put in Beaver Creek, and they're just kind of fun to go and explore, and they change with the different lighting, and it's really the commitment to public art around here is just something that's really special. And of course, someone who knows about this very intimately is our own Trisha Swenson. So she's going to give us a little tour of Beaver Creek Wonder.
Here we are at Beaver Creek Wonder. We're going to show you the 5 art displays that are in and around the village. This one is called Snowed In. It's this huge snow globe that's 10 feet in diameter. It's made out of stainless steel, and we've got composite wood flooring, and you can come on in here. We have 152 pieces of tempered glass, and once you get inside, you gotta check out the acoustics. Here we are at Reflections, and we have 26 skis made out of stainless steel and polished stainless steel. The highest one is 9 feet. The whole exhibit spans about 21 feet across the plaza. These skis are into the cobblestone, as you can see, and the whole exhibit weighs 3,900 pounds. The frost flowers at the end of the ice rink provide a little bit of shade during the day, and then they light up the night sky with LED lighting. They're made out of stainless steel and aluminum, and the flower parts mimic snowflakes and flower petals and bits of nature. The tallest one is 27 feet high and weighs over 2,600 pounds. This is Chips, the official chocolate chip cookie truck of Beaver Creek. They'll be handing out cookies at the end of the day during cookie time every day, but you can come in, you can sit in it, you can check out the pine beetle kill wood inside. They've got the turf because it is a year-round truck, but all year round, it's gonna look frosty with these acrylic panels. This next exhibit is called Super G, and it's a giant pair of goggles made out of acrylic. We've got the goggles that light up at night with LED lighting, and then the band is made out of aluminum and carbon fiber. Start the new year out right with Nap Harvest. Mushrooms have been named the top ingredient of the year by the New York Times, and we have them in all shapes and sizes. Honey continues to be a hot topic for health, so stock up with Nap's Nectars. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week.
Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high-quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do-it-yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog-friendliest shop in the Vail Valley.
Get more information at VailYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
Okay, I mean, you saw that Vail Yeti commercial, right? I hope you're excited about that because, well, we're not going to go to them just yet. We're going to talk about a little weather first before we do. But let me just tell you that we've got some exciting for you in this break. Okay, so let's talk about the sunshine. I can see it starting to come through the windows here in Eagle Vale. It's starting to kind of touch the valley floor, and it's going to be with us today, tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday. So beautiful weekend to get outside. And then also, you know, we've been seeing those temperatures in the negatives this morning, and same thing is going to be the case for overnight temperatures tonight. So might I recommend that you think about doing something indoors? Oh, wait, we have a Yeti hockey game. We'll tell you about that here in just a moment. But this is all brought to you by Carrots, and you know, just beautiful sunshine. And we do have a little bit of fresh snow out there. So 2 inches at Beaver Creek, 3 inches at Vail this morning. And our resorts are almost 100% open. So that's exciting news. You have a lot of terrain to explore and all that beautiful sunshine. So put that sunscreen on and get out there. So currently at Vail, season to date, 146 inches over there. Beaver Creek, 134 inches for this season. Vail will be opening at 8:30 this morning. Beaver Creek will be opening at 9. And you can see right there, 97% of the terrain is open at Vail. About our very own hockey team, Vail Yeti. And let me just tell you, when I initially was going to one of the hockey games, I was not like overly excited about it. I was like, okay, like we'll go see the local hockey team. No, they are so good. They are amazing. And what's interesting is that their roster isn't necessarily always the same. They have some guest players, and we happen to have one of their staples, Don Panetta, here with us this morning, as well as a guest player, and Trisha Swenson. I know you're out there with both of these guys, and I would like to learn a little bit more about the guest player that we're going to be seeing on the ice. Good morning, you guys.
All right, thank you so much. You know what? We're not even cold because we're laughing so much with these guys. Yeah, Don Panetto, we have him from the Yeti. He's the regular player, but the guy is always bringing in, you know, his pinch hitters. He had his guys from Canada come when they played FDNY a few weeks ago. Now he's got Luke Moffett straight from Arizona, who's a little bit cold. He's got his boat shoes on. I said, we got to get you some better shoes. But yeah, Don, why don't you tell us a little bit about about the your roster and
Yeah.
how it's almost like you're a talent scout.
Yeah. Sometimes I do feel like the scout of the Yeti. We have guys go down with injuries throughout the season. We love to play the local guys for sure, but for games like this, a rivalry, we want to make sure we bring our best squad we can. So we bring in guys like Luke, and he's got quite the resume, and I'll let him kind of talk about where he's played.
Yeah, so Luke, give us the details. First of all, you're from Arizona, not quite a pond hockey.
Not a hockey hotbed exactly, but I was able to get out of there. I moved to Michigan to continue my hockey career, playing for Team USA for a while and at University of Michigan, so go Blue, and happy to be here this weekend.
Yeah, and then tell us a little bit about the Avalanche and your brush with them. Colorado Avalanche. It's a favorite team here.
It is. It is a favorite team and a favorite team of mine. They drafted me in the NHL, actually, and I was in their program for 4 years now. Done with that and happy to be back in Colorado.
Okay, he also went over to Europe, and I think that's so cool to be able to play in all those different countries. Who did you play for?
So I kind of bounced around over there, Sweden, Norway, Italy, France. All some great ski towns, and happy to be kind of reminiscing with that back here in Vail. Do a little skiing this weekend and win some hockey games.
Okay, wow, they played all those different countries. That's so cool. Now, you play your rivals, the Breckenridge Vipers, tonight and tomorrow night.
Yep.
So is it a one game here, one game there like it was last time?
Yep, exactly. We usually do a home and home with Breck. Last time we played them, the home game was on Saturday. This week, it's today, actually, Friday, today. And yeah, it's a huge game for us. We love playing these guys. It's like a staple on our schedule. It's definitely going to be rowdy. And we usually get the biggest crowd for these games. So it's a fun game for sure.
Oh, it definitely is. And we're here right in front of the Dobson Arena. You can see the banner right above us. And this is just off of, just to the east of Lionshead. We're on the bus route across from the library, easy to get to. Tickets, just $10.
$10, yeah. And beers are super cheap once you get in. I know. I mean, it's just the best spot to go at 8 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday. What else are you going to do?
I know. Yeah, totally. It's fun entertainment. Bring the whole family, too. Now, Luke, have you been playing lately? Are you a little rusty?
I'm pretty well rested,
Do you have a day job now?
Yeah, I do. And it was funny. We were waiting to meet up with Dom, and we were in the parking garage there at Vail Village, and I saw the ice rink, so I laced them up real quick last night, got a couple laps in with some nice youngsters holding the boards and whatnot. So feeling great.
They're like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Running around.
Hot laps.
I think Dom and I might get some skiing in today to get the legs moving, some high altitude training to get acclimated, and we'll be good to go.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and you know what? I love that. They always say, oh, we ski all day as a warm-up. I'm like, warm-up? I'd be like, what? Your knees are younger than mine. Okay. Yeah. Now, you guys, with the Olympics coming up, any predictions?
Oh, I mean, the NHL is not sending players over to the Olympics this year.
Oh,
so
the NHL is not.
Yeah, so there's no NHL players. So it makes it
all
anyone's game. I will say Russia is using their professional players.
Oh,
so they might have the edge. So if you're a betting man, I would bet Russia.
Okay, what about
hockey?
What about Canada?
Canada's always good. You can't go wrong with picking Canada, but again, they're not sending Sidney Crosby. They're not sending, all their top guns. Yeah. McDavid, all those guys, not gone.
Okay. What about the Euro teams?
Well, Sweden, Norway, those Scandinavian countries always bring a good squad together. But I'm a Patriot, so I think USA will prevail some way or another.
Okay. You know what? That would be pretty cool. Yeah, that's an interesting angle.
Yeah.
Not to have the NHL guys.
Exactly. So it's gonna be fun to watch because it'll be a lot more even. I think evenly matched.
Okay, cool. All right. So anything else we should know about tonight?
Yes. So he's actually gonna be wearing 74. So he's on my line, number 7 and 74. Come cheer for us and cheer for the whole team. Yeah. But mostly for us.
And now I know the puck drops at 7:50, but you're out there warming up beforehand.
Yeah, we do. At 7:30, we're warming up. If you get to the rink a little early, you can get a good seat. You can get a beer in your hand, watch warm-ups, and just hang out if you got nothing else going on. Sometimes the line is all the way to the hospital, so if you get here early, you don't have to wait in that line. So I would suggest trying to get here a little earlier. But
okay, are you nervous?
I'm excited.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. And you're gonna be playing forward.
Yes. Dom and I will be playing together. I'll be the one passing to him and putting all the pressure on him.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how did you guys get to know each other? Because
So-
you didn't play at Ferris State.
No. So we both grew up playing youth hockey in Michigan, and then we went off, and he went to Team USA. I went to juniors in North Dakota.
Oh yeah.
And then we actually met again playing in college. He was at Michigan, I was at Ferris State, both Michigan schools. And then I moved to Arizona, where he's originally from, and everyone's like, "Do you know Luke Moffett?" And I was like, "I've played against him all my life." And they're like, "Well, have you met him and like talked to him?" I'm like, "Not really, just on the ice talking crap, you know."
Probably fighting.
Yeah.
It took about one beer with us together, and we got along pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
sure.
yeah, that was that. We met in Arizona. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, well, good.
Yep.
Well, we're glad that you're here, and glad that you get to ski a little bit as
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
We should let you guys go. I know you're trying to get first chair.
Oh, for sure.
And everything.
We gotta get these legs warmed up.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Yeti Hockey, if you want to follow them, VailYetiHockey.com. It's got their whole schedule, their win-loss record, players, everything. So come on down to the Dobson Ice Arena this evening, and then tomorrow, hey, take it over to Brett.
Yeah, we're going over to Breck tomorrow.
Is the turtle bus going to be bringing people?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay.
I'll have to ask.
Yeah, ask around, because last time they had the turtle bus doing the driving.
Yeah.
So you can imagine what was going on.
It was
What
fun.
was happening. Okay,
And
cool.
one last thing. So we have a Vail Yeti Hockey on Instagram, and we'll be posting a little highlight reel of this guy to show you guys a little what he used to do back in the day. So if you want to see what he's got before you come to the game, check out our Instagram, and you'll be able to see a little highlight reel.
We're giving the sneak peek to you right now. Yeah, and follow them on Instagram anyway. It's really fun to see what they're doing week after week. And you've got quite a bit of season left.
Yeah, we do. We're only a third of the way through. So we played 8. We got 16 more to go.
Woo! Okay,
Yeah.
stay uninjured.
I know,
all
right? Yeah.
Okay, Luke, have
Thank
fun
you so
today.
much.
Okay,
Yeah.
Luke Moffett, guest player this evening. Ashley, any questions?
Okay, can you hear me? So, no, I'm so excited. Go number 7 and 74, and I hope that you are tagging the Breck Vipers in that little preview of the heat that Luke's going to be bringing tonight, so we can do some intimidating of the Breck Vipers before they get here.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, thank you guys so much. It's always such a pleasure. Seriously, just making our morning and also getting the chat going. Dan Elliott says, "Good morning. Enjoy that snow." I can't believe you guys are taking all those runs to warm up your legs. You're crazy. That's amazing. All right, you guys. Hey, best of luck tonight. Go number 7 and 74. Go crush them. All right. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have a look at what's going on. With little jewelry, getting a little sparkly, and also a really cool event that's taking place tonight to honor our history in Vail.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Club One is a pivotal part of the Vail lifestyle, with spacious lockers to store all your gear in a ski-in, ski-out location. Club One is your mountain headquarters, stacked with club amenities and members-only perks. Club One, we're the locals' locker.
Get more information at VailYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
Okay, so Bratzo is kind of like our just our reporter on the street. He's just making friends wherever he goes, which I think is just like, it's kind of like a glimpse into his daily life. So Bratzo, who are you with now? What are you doing?
I got the need for speed. I don't know. Is that can we do the the Top Gun thing? I'm here with Cami. We were just talking before about Cami Johnson, long time local, of course. You're born and raised here.
Heck yeah.
Yeah? So, Vail Valley Ways, their parents, awesome people. I love this girl. I'm learning because, Ashley, Peru is the top ranked team in GS. So, I'm the official, knowledgeable guy that talks about it, right?
Clearly, yes. Yeah,
no idea what I'm talking about. But I'm talking in with this cool balls. Tell me about the skis. Are the skis the same skis that people use around? What's the deal with that?
They're a little bit different. So for a lot of people, they're the same length as the skis you'd normally be on, sometimes a little bit longer. Today's skis, as you can see, are super duper skinny underfoot. So my normal skis are 98 underfoot, which is like out here. These guys are like 70, so super skinny, also super heavy. Lift them, good thing.
Whoa!
Hefty. They got metal bindings. I kind of feel like the equivalent, it's like driving like a really low, fast car because they just stick to the snow. They're really fun.
How many runs do you do for your racing? What kind of racing do you do?
So today we're doing GS racing. We also do slalom, but today we're doing GS, and we're going to do 2 runs. So this morning we're seeded based off of normal competition, how quickly we usually go. Then second run, we're going to go based on how we finish the first time.
And are you faster the first run or the second run?
I'm usually kind of second run kind of girl, unfortunately. But hey, we pull it together, hopefully.
Nice. Is BMS very competitive, or you guys kind of on the bottom?
I mean, yeah, we had our weeks. Last week we were in Winter Park, and our girls ended up 3rd, which was super exciting. So.
And the one before, I think we
were in 2nd. Yeah, at Housen. Yep.
Not bad.
I know. We hold it together sometimes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So now that you guys know the same amount of GS than I do, we're gonna wish Cami a good luck. They are freezing. It's a cold day. She's not.
No,
She's not excited to jump on her boots yet.
No, I'm delaying. I'm definitely procrastinating on the boots.
Fun day at Beaver Creek. We have Steamboat, Eagle Valley High School, Summit.
I think Summit's here.
Summit's here. Eagle Valley High School. Who else?
Battle Mountain, Aspen, I
Aspen comes
believe.
here.
Maybe Middle Park.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, girl. Go kick some tush.
Thank you.
Have fun. Good luck. And fun day here at Beaver Creek with high school racing.
Oh my gosh, Brazzo, that's awesome. Thank you, Cami. Seriously, you should maybe have a career in announcing for GS at some point. My goodness, I'm sorry, she's in high school. She's so eloquent. That was incredible. Good luck to Cami. That's amazing. Thank you, Brazzo, for that. But I tell you what, man, I'm just so impressed. I was not even remotely that eloquent in high school. So anyway, all right. Let's talk about what's going on with the weather. So you can see our groomers along the screen right now for Vail. A lot of grooms runs out there this morning, and a great day to enjoy those groomers because we see a lot of sunshine. Although because of the temperatures, I personally am not exactly someone that would love to have -1 degree temperatures in my face first thing in the morning. Although if you layer up properly, you'll be fine, obviously. But maybe go and have a little brunch and then get out on the snow and it softens up just a little bit, and when we get a little bit more sunshine out there and some warmer temperatures, because we will be seeing those highs getting into the 30s today in Vail, which is hard to believe, starting off as cold as we are. But that sunshine is just going to be prevalent for the forecast for the next 4 days. And you can see already that it's starting to reach the valley floor in some areas. And so just a gorgeous time to get outside all weekend long. Really excited about that. And then we do have our next chance of snow headed our way for next Tuesday and for next Wednesday. So we did have a little bit of fresh snow in the last 24 hours, 3 inches at Vail, 2 inches at Beaver Creek, and then maybe by Wednesday, so that's Groundhog Day, we could see maybe 1 inch on Tuesday, maybe 5 inches on Wednesday. That's all coming from opensnow.com. So big thank you to them for our weather forecasting. And again, at both Vail and Beaver Creek, you're looking at, about 97% of the terrain open at Vail and 93% open at Beaver Creek. So looking pretty good out there when it comes to the weather. Now, tonight there's a really cool parade that's taking place. Before I get to that, though, also we do have some chatter going on. Tara says, you guys are great. Thank you so much, Tara. Thank you for watching. Also, how fun are our hockey players? Our high school students are ridiculously talented and eloquent. Also, Dan Elliott says, perfect weather for a full face helmet. Seriously, Dan. Yes, we are right on the same page there. If I don't have a face blanket in these kinds of conditions, I'm not going up there. So I got to cover everything. But tonight, if you bundle up properly, right about the time that the sun goes down, we have the 10th Mountain Division Parade that's going to be taking place in Vail Village. So this is just a nod to our founders. And of course, our founders were the 10th Mountain Division soldiers that ended up coming back, and they essentially founded Aspen, they founded Vail. And so it all takes place at 6 o'clock at the base of Gondola 1. And they have commemorative Legacy of Vail pins that they hand out. They also have epic mix photographers on site. They have hot cocoa. And then the Colorado Snow Sports Museum does a little post-event history. And you'll see just a quick video from Camp Hale and the 10th Mountain Division soldiers. And then they kick it all off with a ski down with a little torchlight parade. So it's just really cool to be able to kind of, the nod to our history. It all ends at that big, sculpture that's right there in Vail Village. So if you haven't been a part of one of these before, it's pretty special. So if you can layer up properly, it'd be a good time to go at 6 o'clock tonight. Now, not far from where this parade is happening is one of our favorite jewelry stores, which is Squash Blossom. They are locally owned and operated, family owned and operated, and they do such a great job with their selection. And then also, I just have to say, they do so much for our community, and they did so much for our community, especially in 2020. Amazing what this couple does. And so if you're looking to support a beautiful jewelry store, Squash Blossom is definitely the place to go, but we're going to catch up with them. Let's take a look.
We're here at the Squash Blossom in Vail Village. Joining me now, we have Hillary Magner, and she and her husband Kevin own the Squash Blossom. We're going to give you kind of an overview of the history of it, what they're known for, and there is quite a bit of history here. This store has been in Vail Village for over 40 years.
Yep.
But you and Kevin bought it just a couple years ago.
Yeah, we bought it December in 2019.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
right before COVID. Right. So a lot of different changes and pivoting going on. But what I love is that you were able to keep a lot of our favorite designers and then bring in some of your own and, really help the long-term customer and also attract new ones. But let's talk a little bit about the namesake. I'm wearing a Squash Blossom. So tell us what this is.
Yeah, so this, there's three parts to a Squash Blossom. The Moors brought it over to the Native Americans, or to the Spanish and then the Native Americans. So you have the naja, which was what they would wear on the crescents of the bridle. So it's a protector. And then you have the actual Squash Blossom, which is here, which is the blossom of like it's an actual flower. And then you have the pearl beads.
Okay.
So at one point, Squash Blossom was all Native American jewelry.
Yeah.
And so we have kept that. We have 3 cases full of really unique vintage and modern Native American jewelry. And then we've expanded, Patty and John expanded probably 20 years ago into designer jewelry.
Yeah.
And so some of the same favorites that they've had is Todd Reed's a local artist. He's still here. Mattiacello is an Italian designer, which I just love. It's all like titanium.
No, it's so delicate.
Like
it
looks delicate, but look at it. It's flexible, it's wearable, it's super unique. Irene Newerth has been carried here for a very long time. She does all these carved flowers, just amazing stonework. Alex Sepkis, he's out of New York. He's like one of my favorites. This is one-of-a-kind opal. Wow. And just look at the way that the detailing. So he actually hand carves in the wax before he casts all of his pieces. And then Sarah Graham, she's an artist out of basalt. She started using color this year. So I think, designers are trying to innovate, get you new stuff and fun. And then of course Gurhan, he's been here for probably 20 years as well, all 24 karat gold. So these are kind of the designers we've continued to carry. And then talk about pivot. I think the last 2 years for everybody is the year of change, right? So it's like, how do we get people to buy stuff, but also create community. So I started creating these hope bracelets literally right after COVID, and it's really just the hope and strength of your spirit to get us through really this challenge or really any challenge that you face in life. And we give a percentage back to our local community fund here, which is just really important for Kevin and I.
Yeah.
Build community,
to give back.
build community and give back. We're all part of this small little valley, and so I think it's really important.
Well, and I think it's so great that we have, some stores that are locally owned and operated. You're going to find Hillary or Kevin or both
One
in
of
here
us.
pretty much every day. So it is really neat. And then when you hear the stories about all that they know about these designers, it's just the connection. And I think that's what people want, is they want to feel connected to the jewelry and support these individuals that are creating it, support individual shopkeepers.
Right, yeah. So Kevin is a gemologist. He actually is doing ear piercings. We're doing watch battery repair, just jewelry repair, jewelry redesign, repurposing. So we've kind of added some new services as well to the list of things we can do for the community.
All right, so many different things, fun things that you can find here. You can stop by. They're right across from Sweet Basil here in Vail Village. Do you guys have a website as well?
We do. It's squashblossomvail.com.
Okay, follow them on social media as well for some of their tips and tricks.
Xterra, apparel for your active lifestyle. Visit xterraplanet.com today. Enter the promo code CHECK20 at checkout for an extra 20% off regularly priced merchandise.
Maui Jim Sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
Hi, we are the ski injury attorneys at Block and Chapleau. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and injures you, you are entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has to avoid skiers below.
You need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. If you've been injured on the slopes, call Block and Chapleau today at 970-926-1700. We've been helping injured skiers and snowboarders in Colorado for over 30 years. Block and Chapleau has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you.
Your case is our priority. Call us at 970-926-1700 or go to vailjustice.com.
Okay, that's just about going to wrap things up for our Friday, January 28th edition of Vail Valley. Can you believe it's the last weekend of January? Huh. Anyway, let's bring in our girl Trisha as we say goodbye. Trisha, what a fun morning. Look at the sun. Oh, is it warming up nicely out there now?
I know, Ashley. We decided to come back to where we started it this morning, right next to Chair 8. They just opened the lifts and the line is already gone. So head on up today. And one thing to realize about these lift lines is if the gondola line is a little bit long, you can always get on Chair 8 and then go to Chair 26, which is Pride Express. It takes you to the same place. And I wanted to remind people that we have lockers down here. So if you want to wear maybe an extra layer, and everything, you can always switch out later on today. Come down, have lunch at the French Deli, which was so good. Get some cookie tartare. And then you can switch out your gear or put a layer in these lockers down below.
Oh, that's such good advice. And also, I mean, how exciting is it that Vail Yeti is going to be hopefully crushing the Breck Vipers tonight? That was so fun. I love talking to those guys.
Yeah, you know what? It's so fun to talk to Dom, and I love the fact that he's like on the phone, like, "Hey, what are you doing? Can you come and play hockey in our town?" You know, he's bringing people in from Arizona, from Canada. It's really fun, but it's really entertaining. Stop by tonight. Puck drop 7:50, but come a little early. Like I said, the line has been out the door. Then you can watch them warm up and get a good seat.
Oh, man. Awesome recommendations. Trisha, thank you so much. Thank you, Blake. And also, I'm really appreciated that you have introduced me to cookie tartare. I think that's going to be on my list of things to do next time I'm in Lion's Head. All right, you two, go warm up. Thank you so much. Now let's send it over to Brazzo to officially close out the show. Brazzo, man, I'm sorry. Cammie is in high school. She's one of the high school students you coach in soccer. She's so eloquent. Can you hear me? Oh, no. Oh, we're doing this thing again. Can you hear me
She's
okay?
talking about the ski girl.
Thanks, Barry.
Well, I can hear much, especially now that I have the boss, but I want to show everybody the movement. Beaver Creek today is cold, people. Get that extra layer. And today we were doing a tour of all the fire pits. That was our main focus today. We were cheating and hiding. But come to Beaver Creek, have fun, great weekend, enjoy life. It's our winter wonderland, cold day, so be sure you wear an extra layer, and happy Friday.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Brazzo. Thank you, Barry. Really appreciate it. And thank you to all of you. Thanks to all of our chatters this morning, to John, to Rodney, to Jerry, to Dan and Tara. Thank you all for joining us this morning. And we'll be back here live at 7:30 tomorrow. So we'll see you then.